Hello my friend, Bell Books and Leif Bjørnø invite you to the kitchen to make the special dish, which is my favorite dish. It's called pickled salmon. Pickled salmon, it's a very Danish dish which first time I try in Denmark, but then I find out also we eat this in Russia. It's a fresh salmon, like you eat this in Japan, raw fish. So what we need the salmon, fresh salmon, what I bought in the market, fresh salmon, and we need salt, we need cane sugar, fresh sugar, we need a little bit spices, I will tell you what kind of spices, and we need the patience. So what I do, just now I take the small bowl and put a piece of salmon there. And salmon is fresh cut. It's half of the kilo of salmon here. And I cut this in two pieces, which is like a sandwich. We'll put one to each other. And then I dry the salmon with a piece of pepper. Just it should be dry. And then I put salt. What we need first, we need the salt. So, and I use not the measure, I use just my eyes. So a little bit salt. So a little bit salt in the salmon. So, and then I take my finger and then I just distribute the salt in the bowl like this. So, and it's enough. So what we need more, we need the, another piece we put the salt also in the surface, yeah, salt. Then we need the sugar. So I use the ordinary sugar, it's okay. If you have the cane sugar, it's even better. So just I take 1 full spoon of the sugar and put in the surface of the salmon. Like this. Should be covered all with sugar. You can see this, yeah? Clearly, and then another piece should be covered also. A lot of sugar. Sugar make the salmon more juicy. What we need next? Next we need white pepper. So I use white pepper, which I use in the surface of only 1 piece of salmon, because another will just touch this piece and it will be enough. White pepper. Sometimes I use coriander as the next spices, but today I have no coriander. What I will use cardamom, and I will use the fenchel or cardamom. So cardamom is quite a lot. We put in the 1 piece, just all with cardamom, and then fenchel. Fenchel, it's a seeds, so I put several seeds in the surface of the salmon. Ingredient, the most important ingredient for the pickled salmon, it's dill. It's I have this dry dill today, and see what I'm doing. It's very, very good, smelling a lot, and you need to put a lot. It's a layer about thickness at least 1-2 millimeter. Cover the whole pieces. If you have fresh, the result is like this. So it's a lot of dill. So what I'm doing now, I put 1 piece like a sandwich to another piece like this, and see what's going on here. So inside it's 2 pieces, which is laying as a sandwich, 1 to each other, and then I cover this with a film, and then I put the weight and put in the refrigerator. It will soak in the refrigerator for 24 hours. After 24 hours I change the position. The lowest will be up, so it's changing another side, and then I put the pressure again, and then 24 hours more. In the 3rd day it will be ready mid of the day. So now it's afternoon, so it means that today it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the afternoon, you will slice this and it's ready to eat. So it's ready. Very nice recipe which I use for several years and very happy for this, and a lot of my guests, more than several thousand maybe, try this already and they like this so much. It's a fresh fish, but fish should be, what I say, that if you are a little bit doubt, freeze this first, because fish have some bugs inside sometimes, the meat of the fish. So if you freeze this, all of the bugs will be killed. So if you know that it's a very fresh fish, you can use as it is, and good appetite. Hello, Bell Books, books for easy living and nice people. The best advices from Leif Bjørnø. It's in the, now it's a pickled salmon, about 24 hours in the refrigerator, and I change the side from one side to another and put the weight on. You can see that weight is here. And it's 24 hours more in the refrigerator. Okay, next day we will pick up again or change the sides again. Hello my friends, Bell Books invite you for the next part of our program about the pickled salmon. It's about 48 hours ago I make my salmon and put this in the refrigerator, and then I change the side. Now you can see the results. So salmon is very nice under the cover. So, and it's now what I do, I just slice this very nicely. So how I do this, I take the part of the salmon and then I clean all of the gilt. I take this out. It should be totally clean from the gilt. You can see that it's nice, juicy. No gilt anymore. And then I take special knife for slicing, and I use this knife today, special knife especially for the salmon. And then I start to slice. You can see this, very, very delicate and very, very thin. And it should be eat fresh. You can eat this together with the sauce. You can make the sauce from the, it's called in Scandinavia dill sauce. But you can eat this just as it is, because it's so good, so nice. So see, that is the slices. And then I just slice this up till the skin. Yeah. This is sliced, and I take the knife out. Nothing is disturbing in our kitchen. Then I put this in the nice plate, and job is done. So you should not do anything more. In fact, you can slice only with the part which you can eat, and then the rest you can put again like this in our bowl. Seal this again and put this in the refrigerator, and you should eat this just in the 3 days. 3 days. If it's more than 3 days, it will be not so fresh, because it's raw, just only sugar, salt and a lot of spices. So, but now it's in refrigerator. So we put this there and put the weight again in the top. And now you can see the result. You pickled salmon. Very fresh, very nice, like a sushi. You can eat it also raw with I have 2 tips for this salmon. I need to try the one. 2 tips. I just show you how you can use this. My tips: not to eat this with the bread, because a lot of people eat too much bread. So if you would like to keep the weight, less bread, but you need to have something together with the salmon. So my advice, or you make the rolls from sushi. So you take the 1 piece and roll this inside and eat this as a roll. So it's my first advice, first choice. My second choice, it's a special bread, rice bread from the Vietnam, and it's very thin. It's like a piece of paper, transparent piece of paper. It's a rice so thin. So you put this in the boiled water for 2 seconds. Put this and this slice start to be very soft, and then you just roll your salmon inside. You can put the cucumber, you can put a little bit, and it will be rolls. So just for the taste, but only your imagination can make you happy. So sometimes I like just piece of salmon without anything. For me it's the best. Okay, good appetite. See you later in the Bell Books program. Cheers!